What if the words you used to communicate with A are setting off dangerous consequences right now? The hidden risks of prompt engineering could be influencing A, ethical behavior in ways you never imagined. You need to pay attention. To pay attention. You need to. Picture this: you craft what seems like the perfect prompt, only to find it triggers a cascade of unintended outcomes. This isn't just hypothetical, it happens more often than you think. Many overlook how our language shapes not only AA's responses, but also its ethical framework. Consider a simple request to an A for a story about empathy. Sounds innocent, right? But what if the A misinterprets your prompt? Instead of fostering compassion, it churns out manipulative narratives. This risk often lurks unnoticed in everyday interactions with these powerful tools. Just as a poorly phrased question can lead to confusion in conversation, it can spiral out of control with A. Misleading inputs can generate biased or harmful content that affects real lives. Can you fathom your words being twisted to sway someone's actions or beliefs? You might think, that won't happen to me. But even industry leaders are grappling with these challenges. Companies with cutting-edge A have faced setbacks due to overlooked nuances in prompt engineering. The unsettling truth: many developers don't fully grasp the implications of their work. Now, imagine a future where careless prompts lead to A systems spreading misinformation or inciting social unrest. You could unknowingly contribute to that chaos. Your innocent questions could unleash a driven turmoil, and that should alarm you. Awareness is your first line of defense. Be mindful of the language you use and the broader implications of your prompts. Consider potential responses before you hit enter. Every interaction with A gives you the power to influence its behavior. The words you choose matter more than you realize. So, the next time you engage, ask yourself, are you crafting a prompt that builds a better future or one that risks creating chaos? Have you ever asked an A to create something, only to feel that something's off? You might be surprised to learn that the way we frame our questions can lead to unexpected outcomes. The hidden risks of prompt engineering in shaping A's ethical behavior are more pressing than ever. As excitement around A grows, there's a darker side that often gets overlooked. What if the prompts we create are influencing the moral compass of these machines in ways we don't fully understand? You might think you are just asking a simple question, but what if that question embeds biases into the A's responses? Imagine you're a content creator, aiming to produce inclusive material. You enter a prompt designed to celebrate diversity, but the A responds with something that feels off, perhaps even exclusionary. You might wonder, how did this happen? The answer lies in the nuances of your prompt. Those subtle details can trigger a chain reaction of unintended consequences. It's not just about the words you choose, the context in which they are presented matters too. Picture yourself as a developer refining a chatbot. You instruct it to be friendly and engaging, but those seemingly harmless prompts could unintentionally lead to a chatbot that crosses ethical boundaries, leaving users feeling uneasy. Here's where it gets really concerning. The stakes go beyond awkward responses. Think about the potential for spreading misinformation or reinforcing stereotypes. An A trained with biased prompts can perpetuate harmful narratives, and as users, we might not realize this until it's too late. What if your next interaction with A shapes someone's worldview in a way you never intended? As the A landscape evolves, the potential for these risks increases. Companies are rushing to integrate AI into their products, often overlooking the finer points of prompt engineering. While they focus on speed and efficiency, the ethical implications could unravel everything they've built. It's like a ticking time bomb. So, what can we do about it? First, we need to raise awareness not just among developers, but for everyone who interacts with AI. Understanding that the words we choose matter is the first step toward positively influencing AI. It's about crafting prompts that are not only clear but also responsible. Every interaction with AI is an opportunity to shape its future. By being mindful of our prompts, we can guide the technology toward a more ethical path. We can guide the technology toward a more mindful of our pay or pay call going on. And what could the world? It's not just about asking questions, it's about being aware of what we're building together. If you found this insightful, consider sharing it. You never know who might need this reminder to tread carefully in the world of AI. Imagine a world where your words shape the very essence of artificial intelligence. Sounds powerful, right? But this power comes with hidden risks. Many people are unaware of the ethical challenges lurking beneath the surface of prompt engineering. You might think you are just crafting a simple question, but every word you choose influences a behavior in ways you might not fully grasp. Picture this: you type a prompt that seems harmless, maybe even helpful. But what if that prompt unintentionally teaches the AI biases or, worse, harmful behaviors? This isn't just hypothetical, it's happening right now. As more people use AI tools, the chances for miscommunication rise. Every time you interact with AI, you are feeding it data. It learns not just from what you say, but also from how you say it. The nuances in your tone and the context of your words matter. What if you accidentally reinforce a stereotype? What if your words lead the AI to make decisions that affect real lives? Let's make this relatable. Imagine you're a content creator seeking ideas for your next video. You prompt the AI and it gives you suggestions. But what if those recommendations reflect biased perspectives? You could unknowingly spread narratives that harm communities or reinforce discrimination. It's not just about your own work, consider the bigger picture. An AI trained on flawed prompts could influence hiring practices, justice systems, and even healthcare decisions. The stakes are incredibly high, yet many navigate this landscape without a second thought. As AI systems become smarter, they'll learn to predict our preferences based on our prompts. If we feed them harmful prompts, they'll adapt to reflect those biases back to us, creating a feedback